Hello, my name is Monta Willemsonen, and I'm so very grateful and thankful for being here today and for you listening to this video. This is a video about MSI Connect, what it is, what I gained out of it, and my experiences. So a couple of weeks ago, I was looking for a mastermind or somewhere where I could go share my ideas and where someone would kick my ass in doing something, because I love teaching and I love sharing, and there's always people around me who love using what I'm using, but I need that little kick for myself. And I was looking for a mastermind. Masterminds are usually where people get together who are in the same area or like working towards a goal, and I'm working towards finishing my book. I have, I think, 30 pages left, and it's very, very exciting. And yeah, I was looking for that, and I had also started thinking about publisher. So this email came into my inbox from Bob Proctor, and there's this virtual summit. I was thinking, okay, well, I'll see. Maybe I'll join. $14 for 14 days, and 3 days. Those speakers and the topics look really, really amazing. So I thought, why not? Let's just do it. Like, let's get in. And the first speaker was himself, but I missed that session. I joined for the next one, and it was Peggy who was speaking, and she was speaking about money, and it didn't connect with me like straight away, but I always love doing exercises and going a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So here is the first replay of the task. We had to journal about money, about how much I want, like what is money for me. There were different things. And here is the replay from MSI Connect. Let me just get it for you. And yes, enjoy.
That's awesome. All right, great stuff. Who else would love to share?
Let's see, I saw a couple of hands raised. I'm going to go to Monta.
Yay, that's me.
Monta, I just unmuted you. Oh, I don't think we can hear you. Can you speak? Oh, there you go. We can hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Thank you. I actually had a pretty confusing thing because I was like, I have never thought about the network revenue. I've only thought about some monthly income. So I just Googled the author that I really like, and I was like, what is her net worth? So I wrote down a number which seemed too big for me at the moment. But then I thought about the book and like, okay, like if I print the book and how much I make, but I need to do more research. So actually I realized that I need to do research to actually find out how much like these numbers are, to be precise. So yeah, thank you for this task.
You're very welcome, Monta. So did you decide that when you looked up that author, what her net worth was, that would be your net worth?
No, I added.
Oh, good for you. I love it. I love it. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to be just like her. And it's not like being better than her, but because she's a similar writer, so it's like, yeah, a little bit, tough.
Excellent. Okay, so now that you're earning that kind of money, or you have that kind of money, what does it feel like?
It feels actually, I feel really great in my life. I'm really in a flow zone, and I love it. I think there's just, I think I can give more, and I hadn't thought so much about like how much I would love to donate, or because I think I would do the same. It's like I'm really enjoying my life, so it's the same. It's just more of like I have more of the tools that I can just play around with, and it's maybe a little bit more exciting, and I can give back more to the community and maybe make more influence in the world. Like I can't do that now because I don't have that money tool. I can give it with my whatever I share on Instagram or on my social media platforms. But yeah, I can give them,
absolutely
tangible.
That's one of the great benefits. It just gives you the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whomever you want.
Definitely. And have a great team to work with, and more people who can work on the things that I really want to do in the world.
Sounds great. All right, great. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. All right, we've got a couple other hands up.
So This was the first share, and to be honest, right now watching it, the replay, I can see I'm a little bit uncomfortable there because I try to actually be like, oh no, my life is, normal. I don't need that thing. But I hadn't realized, like, I have not asked these questions. That the question was like the income, the revenue, profitability, net worth, donate, like how much you would donate, how much cash on hand would you have, and the money thing is uncomfortable, has been uncomfortable in my life. And for like, wow, like what would I like my net worth? I don't know, stuff like that. So afterwards I journaled a little bit, but it didn't get me till we started writing. There was a beautiful thing. So okay, the second part was describing in details how that money would feel. I was describing it was okay. We had some other tasks in between, but what really got me was very beautiful and powerful was a letter to money. And writing the letter to money, I realized that I actually, it's not about money, it's about writing this book that really gets me exciting, and that's a way for money to flow in. But also, like I said, having a supportive team, having someone who can edit, who can help me with, with the language, with how to make it more, I mean, I have had people on my path that have told me that have taught me storytelling. And it is a powerful tool. If you want to get your message outside, you need to learn how to tell your story. You need to learn how to sell yourself. Those are all amazing tools. So that was the first thing that I got out of this. And I was very grateful for just having that, like someone like kicked my thought about it, like, hey Monta, have you thought about it? Oh no, like I'm fine living here. No, you're not fine. You're good. You're grateful. You're thankful. But can you imagine, can you let yourself out of the box as well? So this was the first call that really inspired me. And the thing about MSI is like you can ask the questions and I'm not shy, so I get most out of it. And watch the next ones. So the next one is actually super big, and it was the biggest kick of that week for me. And after this video, I made the website in like 4 hours. I polished my chapters, like everything was just like, wow. But also, let me see, this was the chance to ask questions. So I had written down a couple of questions. There was something about marketing. There was something about some other things. And then I thought, like, if I just ask Bob, like, how to write a successful, how my first book, not just how to write a successful book, how my first book can be a success. Ooh, that's like shaky. That's like really like something you're afraid of and you're not comfortable with. But have a look. If you haven't seen this video yet, then here it goes for you. I was very much afraid, and I was just shaking there.
Okay, one more. Let's go to Monta.
Monta. There's Monta and Monty.
Yeah, Monta or Monty sometimes. I used to be called Monty because that's easier. Thank you so
Hi,
much.
Monta. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. This is a wonderful evening here in Europe.
Where you live, Monta?
I live in Latvia, Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Trembling.
So my question is, I want my first book to be successful. So how do I achieve it? I'm writing in English, and it's a self-help memoir that teaches through lessons on self-growth that I've learned for the past 12 years while traveling around the world.
What's the name of the book?
Becoming a Human Again.
Good that I was ready.
It's there, printed on my author.
I like it.
And I have all there are the chapters. I've written 1/3 of it, and I keep writing, and I keep taking your advice and everything. That I'm really disciplined, and I've never had a problem with that, waking up early and doing my stuff at 5 a.m. and I'm really inspired to do it. And I really want it to be a successful book.
Do you have a date for finishing it?
It's mid of December. I feel that it's going to be finished. I'm not sure about publishing, but I work according to my intuition. So, yeah.
You have it online?
Yeah, I have it I have a couple of chapters actually online. I have asked for.
Send it to Tommy,
Okay.
and he'll send it to me. I want to read some of it.
Thank you.
Okay? And I'll give you a comment on it.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
All right.
You can advertise your book here on MSI Connect. And that goes out into a lot of places, you know.
I actually wrote down in my journal, that was just yesterday, I really want to connect with the mastermind groups, and then I received your email, and now here I am today, and I'm like, this is again happening as I manifested, and it's just like snap.
Yep.
So
Get Tommy's information, send it to him, he'll send it to me.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So that was the second call. I mean, wow. Like that was something for me that was like, I think I was trembling for the next few hours. But also like what you can see, if you are ready for something, one of them chapters in my book as well, you have to be ready. If you want to take that leap, that quantum leap, which I didn't believe in that before, like too much, but now I was like, wow, this is quantum leap. But it was also because I was ready. I wasn't just asking. I was like, hey, I want to start my first book. I've been thinking about starting for the past 3 years, and I'm not blaming you. The creativity and the process is always like, it's needed. Everything that you're doing is needed for you, and you are at the right time at the right place. But also here, you saw, he was like, what is the name of your book? I had the name of my book. What is the finishing date? I have it. Do you have the chapters online? I have it. So I could just forward that email. And yesterday I got an email back that it's been sent. It's out there. Bob is reading it. So I'm waiting for the answer, whatever it is. Even for me, just this conversation, it made the process faster. And also it's something that I can put on the back cover of my book. Like Bob said, my book sucks. No, not really. Bob said my book is amazing. Whatever it is, it brings you that. And for yourself, it brings you out as that future self you want to see yourself. So if I want to see myself as an author, here it was me saying to myself, I am like, I have almost finished the book. Like, I think it's finished, to be honest. So yeah, those were two things from MSI that were really, really amazing. And let me see if I can share one more. No, I think for the next video. So follow, if you are ready to join MSI, that is for the people who want to connect with leaders, with people who are working in their field, and who want to invest. It's like $250 per month, but like I said, first 14 days, you can get the $14 14 days. Just go and try it. And let me also share with you what is there that you can see, because that is really, really valuable. I mean, like for the money that I paid, it's ridiculous how much I got for it. So let's see. So MSI, you see I'm logged in. I can watch the full replay of the summit where I ask the questions, but for me, the most valuable thing is that I can ask these questions to professionals. So for example, so week's calls, we had Monday mastermind. That was like everyone from the group gathering together. And for example, if I have a problem with, okay, the next thing that I might ask might be about the publisher, those who have published the book, how would you go about it, and how to do it. And there is Peggy in the group, and she has published, I think, 14 bestsellers. She writes books for Bob Proctor. So this is like, hey, Peggy, like, what would you suggest for me? She's not on the calls this week, but she might be on the next week. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, amazing opportunity to ask from the best. I'm like, why should I ask anyone else? So Monday Mastermind is that. Then yesterday I took the class with Diane Armitage, and she is, wow, she's this lady that tells you how to sell things, and she's a copywriter as well. There's like plenty of like, I'm ashamed that I remember all of what she is, but let me see if I can just quickly find her bio on Instagram. Let me see. Diane Armitage, yes. So yeah, she's also Bob Proctor's writer, and she's a mindset coach, and she's a business strategist. But yeah, so what she helped at the MSI summit was, she looked at my website and she said like, what's good, what's not, what to improve, what is okay. And she looked over, I don't remember, probably over like 15 to 20 websites at that session that we had. And she was just, like saying, okay, this is good, but you can improve this way, and you can do this, and you can do that. So like what she's using in her life, she was just freely sharing with us. It was amazing. When you get the real life things, it's not just like how you should do and that works. It's like, no, hey, I've been doing this. I also asked her yesterday about niche, like how I can get in a niche market, like not get in a niche market, but how I could find my niche. And I got a beautiful answer that I'm going to share with you later as well. But also here, so speed networking, you just network with other people. Prosperity Power Hour, U Squared. I think some of you might know the book. I'm like Montauk, only writing, not reading. So I really want to get that book. It's not there yet, and then Friday is more about the MSI and how to advertise on it, how to do that. They have Facebook groups. They have, you see the members. Let's see, and there's another summit in 78 days. But in the meantime, you see like recent call recordings, Facebook super secrets. Oh, we had that. Writing sales content. I was there for that. And let me see, call calendar. So we'll have other calls, and media center. So this is like everything you would ever need. Event replace, path to agreement, winner's image, you were born rich. It's like you just go and like drink the knowledge. I'm not kidding. It's like everything you want. And also from the, let's see if event replies, science of getting rich, paradigm shift, art goal creation. So you see the virtual summit, and it not only had the videos, but it had, so you could replay the videos, but there were also like workbooks as well. Oh, sorry, I went back. So there's a ton of content. What I'm using for myself is mostly the live calls, and also there's a marketplace where I could advertise, for example, my book. And you see that's Bob Proctor with other people out there. So yeah, it's a lot. If you want to know more, like feel free to connect and ask me questions. I'm sharing my link where you can subscribe, and if you subscribe, let me know, because this is an amazing place for to connect. And this is actually like, I felt super like more higher up on like being together with people that really want to achieve something and that are stepping out of their comfort zone 100%. This is like, writing this book is stepping out of my comfort zone 100%. I'm writing a personal story, and it takes time to write, to edit. It's like I've just spent, I think, 3 hours of editing this morning. I want to move. I want to do other things. I want so many. I'm like, Monta, this is something that you're doing for yourself, and I'm changing in the process, and it's an amazing process. So I'm like, okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So, and I get to connect with people like that. Some of them have already published books. Some of them have the New York Times bestsellers. Some of them are also like me in the process of writing. Some are totally in other zones, but yeah, it's super worth. So thank you for listening. If you're listening to this as a podcast, connect with me to omsam@gmail.com, and also in the podcast description, I'll insert the link to how you can join this beautiful community. So thank you so much again, and feel free to share. I'll be very grateful if you're sharing, and just, more people can come together and create the world that they want to see. Ciao.